My split experience at first, I didn't really like it because the toolkit, you have to, as a teacher, relinquish power to the kids. And as teachers, we like to be in control and tell the kids what to do, and then they must do it. So because I was that pedantic person, for me, I had to keep all the power over to a group of kids, and then they had to make decisions. And I'm so sorry you sit together. But so yes, what I did learn, or how I changed after that, is seeing that I put my own ideas onto kids and I pushed it onto them. Whereas they actually have their own brain, they have critical thinking skills. We just don't give them the space to practice or use those skills. So for me, or my experience changed me like that. I saw kids in a different light. So said something about discipline. Discipline is now no longer a problem for me because the kids feel when they speak to me, I listen to them and we respond in kind. And also the project allows our kids to actually become great leaders. We last year, like I said, our sports facilities, we do not have a field. We don't even have a building. We have prefabricated classrooms, that plastic stuff that you can knock over. So we don't have a field. Yet this year we have 3 learners in the VP rugby team. They have getting scholarships for rugby, but we don't have a field. We practice in sand and on top. So the toolkit is really just a guide for teachers on how to overcome social problems within and around the community, and that's how it's changed for us.
Tell them about your projects last year.
The project we had last year, or this year as well, we identified orphanages that were in need, and then to evaluate, one of the steps was evaluating. We went to the different orphanages, checked, because we saw at Durbanville that orphanage had everything. Actually, I wanted to go and help there. It was such those kids get their own room, and I was like, I also deserve my own room. And then we went to an orphanage in our area that we didn't know existed. It's 5 minutes away from the school. It was dilapidated, the cracks all over the walls, there's sand everywhere, there's no grass, kids are not playing, everyone doesn't have clothes, they don't have food some nights, they don't have cleaning facilities. You go into the bathroom, there's not a toilet paper, you go into the bathroom with a shower, there's no shower. Actually, the shower curtain is the door. That's how bad it was. Bedding is minimal, no curtains, no clothes, no cupboards, no personal effects. And then there is a part where you can do fundraising in the project, but the leader of our group at that time felt that we don't need money in the school. So what they did was they would ask for donations. So we would just be the hub. So they got clothes, they got a sponsorship for paint, they went out and painted the place outside so that it didn't look so dull, and then he put the signage on. We took food every time there was a school event, fundraiser, extra food was then taken to the orphanage, and we just got put it out in the newspaper so that different people in and around the community then started just dropping and donating and things like that. And by the end of the year, we wanted to have like this Christmas party because we felt, or they felt, that they are still children and we see them, because they actually go to, one of them in the schools there, a couple of them go to the school in the surrounding area. So those teachers don't even know they're from the orphanage. Thereafter, you could see the community itself, girls that then started dropping, because we would go visit, and then random people would just come and pick up with a bucket and a bag of clothes and a bag of this. So in that sense, especially for our school, our learners became very appreciative of the parents, of the educators. They were always complaining about prefab classrooms. Now they don't complain anymore. So they become very appreciative of it.